What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing the brake fluid change while flush completely on my 2011 BMW here. Alright, so this is the complete list of tools that you'll need to do this brake flush on this 2011 BMW 335i. However, I want to say that this is applicable to all BMWs that have brakes, so every single BMW basically. So what you'll need is a 7/16 for the front. You'll need an 11/32 for the rear. This always comes in handy for the rear. It was a little tricky. You'll need your Mastercraft 1/2" drive. You'll need a 17mm to remove the lug nuts on your car. You'll need the provided key that goes with the locks on your car. You'll need like a catch can, so whatever, I have this orange juice bottle. You'll need this tube that connects directly from the bleeder screw on the caliper directly into this catch can here. You'll need basically 2 liters of .4. That's what my car is required. Look in your manual or look it up on the forums and you'll see which one you need. A rag for messes, some gloves, jack stand, and your jack. I'm gonna be linking all that in the description box below. It'll basically have I'll have direct links to all my Amazon sites. I'll be doing it for both for Canada and the United States and the rest of the world. So I'm gonna be classifying it down below in the description box. Alright, so to get started, I've already jacked up the car. It's on jack stands. Well, the rear portion. I opened the hood of my car. I wanted to see the brake reservoir. So on my 2011 335, it's located here. I have the N55 engine. I doubt it changes for BMWs, but just in case, it's under this. So there's a tab here and a tab on the other side. You just gotta unclip them from here, and this is your brake reservoir tank. So in here you unscrew it, and this is your brake fluid. Now that's actually high. It's a little too high for comfort, but it's okay, and it's a little smoggy in there. So I'm doing this because I feel like my brake isn't exactly 100% like, how can I say it? It's like almost squishy a bit. So I wanted to do this to stiffen up the braking and increase the braking performance. So as I said, I have my car up on jack stands here, just the rear portion, and just to give you a quick idea of what to do, this is your brake rotor, the caliper. In the back of the caliper there's this little bleeder screw, so it should be covered by this cap, and in here is exactly what we're going to be bleeding today. So we're going to be taking our 11/32 and we're going to be putting it on to the back. As you can see, it's kind of like a screw in the back. Let me let it focus. So we're going to be putting it onto that, and we're going to be turning it counterclockwise, so inwards towards the car, to start the braking the bleeding procedure. Now there's 2 ways of doing it. Either you could have someone sit in the car and press the brake firmly as you unloosen it, and then you tighten it, they stop braking. Or you could connect it yourself with a tube into like a reservoir or whatever, and you make it like loop upwards so the air doesn't come back into the system, because that defeats the whole purpose of this. So I'm gonna quickly get my little tubes and my reservoir that all the brake fluid is going to be leaking out onto, and we're going to start this procedure. But before we start, I just want to mention one thing. So notice how the reservoir tank is on the driver's side front here. So you want to bleed the system, so this caliper would be the last one you bleed. So the first one you would bleed is the furthest one from the tank, so it would be across, so the passenger rear, then it would be driver rear, then passenger front, and then driver front. And now I don't think I'm really gonna be showing the entire procedure. I'll do like one, or I'll do like a time lapse of all 4 calipers, but for the time being, let me get my stuff here. So this is the little setup I have here. I have my orange juice can over here that everything's gonna be leaking into. I don't care about it. I use it actually for the extra oil when I change my oil. And I have my, I forgot the sizing of this tube, but I connected it directly on my bleeder screw right here. And what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be loosening it, and then the fluid will start coming through and coming out. So as you can see, with a little bit of just a slight turn towards the car, so counterclockwise, all the brake fluid started coming out. Just for simplifying my life, I switched to one of these that I could adjust it directly on the piece here, and it will go exactly to what the dimension of this piece is here. So honestly, I think it's like a 9, but alright, so we got that open. Now we're gonna head in the car and press the brake, and you're gonna see it rush out. Another thing, as you're pumping the brakes, one thing you gotta keep in mind is that this oil tank obviously is losing brake fluid. So as you can see, it's kind of low right now, so we're gonna have to top it off up to the max point. We're gonna add it in to the top here, try not to miss. So for now, that's a sufficient amount. And now we're gonna continue the bleeding process. If you're paying close attention, you should notice that the actual liquid that is inside here is becoming whiter and whiter because we're getting rid of the old oil. It's being flushed out, and the new oil that we've been putting in the reservoir tank has been finally coming out. So far we took out this much, and this is our first caliper. By the looks of it, we're gonna need maybe 2 bottles of whatever size that is. And anyways, we're gonna continue until this is completely crystal clear. Right now there's a bit of a yellow haze to it still, so I want to be sure before I close everything up that this is 100%. Alright, now that is looking good. This is pretty crystal clear. I think what's yellowish is like the actual new brake fluid, so I'm super happy about that. We're gonna close this off right now, so pull clockwise towards us if it cooperates. Alright, almost done. So now we're just gonna remove this little line here from there, and we're gonna close off this cap, and we are done one side. Now we're gonna repeat this process to the other 3 corners. So the rear is finally done. It came out crystal clear as you guys saw it. However, for the front, it's a little different. All that changes is that it's on top here, behind here, and the bolt that you have to unscrew. Alright, so we're in the car now, and I'm gonna go for my first spin, feel it off. Alright, let's do a little test right now. I'm at 40. so much less needed to stop this car. Wow, that's really crazy. Wow, that's crazy. That's so good. That is so good. What? Yo, this totally worked. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the video here in car, in person. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you have yet to do so, because we got so much more coming to this car. I've got little DIYs coming. I got a bunch planned actually. So yeah, you should definitely stick around, subscribe to the channel, because it's the start of something real good. Drop a comment if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to help. And like I said, subscribe to the channel right down here or here, I forgot. I will catch you guys in the next video. Drive what drives you. Peace.